Welcome back, guys, to yet another World of Warcraft video on this channel. Today I will be going over a little bit of a very easy way to make enough gold for your WoW token every month, or just a way to make a bonus gold, especially if you have an alt army. And this is also a possibility if you only have a handful of characters that you're just not using. If they're level 60 and all you have to do is just take them to Dragonflight. Now, before we do get into the video, I want to make sure to thank every single one of the patrons. There are so many of you guys over there, and it's greatly appreciated for all the support. And it's clear to see that a lot of people are very happy with the updated things that I've done for Dragonflight, which, by the way, there will be a lot more of. So if you guys are interested in TSM groups, potentially sniping groups for point blank sniper and auctionator, or just a very long document of daily gold making activities for an alt army, that is some of the things that you can get on there, especially from tier 2. If that is of any interest, make sure you hop on over and check out the Patreon. But let's get straight on with the video. So, in tailoring, there are 2 daily crafting cooldowns, and those are currently Asherweave bolts and Chronocloth bolts. And if you haven't heard about these, you can make one of these every single day. And it does get a little better once you get some more points into the talent tree, but at a baseline level, very early on, you can craft them once per day. Now, the very important thing to realize is how easy it is to get to this point, especially on an alt. You can unlock Chronocloth bolts and a Asherweave bolt with only 30 points, 30 knowledge points. And this you can get from basically leveling the profession, getting the recipes from the trainer, picking up the Master Artisan, 5 bonus knowledge points right up here, doing a 1 or 2 profession quests, and you're there. That's it. You don't even have to leave the city for tailoring, okay? It's very cheap. It's only going to cost you a couple thousand gold to buy the materials off the regional auction house to level the profession. So that is another little side piece of information. So, but even besides that, you're going to make the gold back very fast, because let me show you something. Asherweave bolts, we're going to take that one first. Asherweave bolts is crafted with 1 Awakened Frost, Awakened Order, and 3 Vibrant Wildcloth bolts. Now, if we go onto the auction house and we put all that value together, we're going to look at Asherweave bolts first, okay? So we're looking at the rank 1s and 2s, because with this setup, you're pretty much not going to be able to craft the rank 3s, especially if you decide to split your focus. It's pretty much going to be impossible. If you decide to focus on 1, you might be able to do that pretty early on. But we have those 2 prices right there for the rank 1s and the rank 2s. Now, if we search up Awakened Order, we're going to be able to find on EU servers, as of recording this video, these are at 1,724. So that's a baseline value right now. The other thing we needed was Awakened Frost. Awakened Frost is 315 gold. So we're up to a little over 2,000 gold. And then after that, we're going to look at Vibrant Wildcloth bolts. And to get your best probable thing, you probably want to go for the rank 3s, and worst case scenario, you could probably also use the rank 2s. But we're going to use the rank 3s as a best case scenario. So in that case, it is 3 of those, 125 times 3, which is 375 plus the 2k. So you have 3,400, right? 2,400, I mean, right? 2,400 gold to make something that sells on the auction house for 3,900 to 4k. And the other important thing to realize is if you have a main at a very high level in tailoring, you can make even more gold with these bolts, okay? So if you're crafting this at 2,300, 2,400 gold, you're making a 1,400 gold profit after the auction house cut per bolts, right? And you do have to remember that on these, you can also get some profession gear to actually increase your chances. This is just an alt that I just set up to show people. When you get some profession gear, you get a little higher up in your skill. You can actually very easily increase these stats. Multicraft is probably going to be the best one to proc multiple when you're crafting them. And that is where it is. So that basically means, right, if we're also going to look at Chronocloth bolts, just to give you guys an idea, but alone on a Asherweave at a baseline level, you're making probably 1,400, 1,500 per day per character, okay? So if we're looking at the Chrono Club bolts, rank 1s and rank 2s, these guys are going to be a little less profit because they don't have as many uses, but they also require Awakened Order, and they then, instead of Awakened Frost, they actually require Awakened Air. So if we look up on the auction house here, Awakened Air, right there. So 1,700 plus 400, 2,100. So it's, you know, a couple hundred gold more, and it sells for a couple hundred gold less, but it's still going to be like 800 gold profit after the auction house cut. So all that put together, you're probably making like 2,000 to 3,000 gold. And with procs on top, that might be even more if you have some better profession stats, and especially if you were to decide to focus on the ults and make them even better to get more procs and higher quality crafts, even potentially the rank 3s. But to put that together, 2,000 to 3,000 gold at a baseline level with nothing, right? You can set this up in probably 5 to 10 minutes, and then you're crafting these every day. To get an extra 2,000 to 3,000 gold by clicking one button every day is pretty good. Now, obviously, you do have to go out to the locations where you're crafting these, but you can easily just place your characters there if you're not using them for anything else. And, there's mailbox toys, and also close to where the crafting stations are, there are mailboxes. So it's very, very, very easy to deal with, and it's super easy gold. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. This is also great for the future. So if this is something you're interested in, make sure to let me know that you enjoyed the video, and also put a little sub and a like on the video. I said that a little wrong, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the video, and until the next one, see ya!